Everyone's
Yeah.
like, what does that mean?
Yeah, get the boots up. You know,
You probably from Louisiana.
we're live now.
What's up? What's up, Baton Rouge? All the fans out there watching the Geaux Rouge show on YouTube. We're going to be sharing this thing up. Hold on, as soon as it goes live. It's not, for whatever reason, it's not like going live. I don't sit there because it's a smaller share and I don't want to be a clown. But you sit right there.
You make
No, no. I'm not seeing it. Are you sure it's live? I brought a lot of energy. Brought like 5 hour. I brought a 5 hour energy drink there.
Ah, so much better. I didn't know what to do with my hands when I was standing.
I've been telling you.
I love
All
family
right.
feud.
So if we are in fact live, like why can't I see it if we're in fact live? Oh, here it is. There it is. There it is. Look, guys. Look. Actually, it's over there. So we got to put everything on mute. Did you tell everybody that they could watch on this page? You did not, did you?
We did not, because we did not know.
So I'm going to text you a link. It's okay. It's not last minute. Don't say that. It's so amateur, Franz. Whatever. You're on the radio for real? Maybe. All right. So I'm texting Kim. Not Kim. Kit. Kit has been calling me Franzi, which she doesn't know. That all my nephews and nieces, and sometimes my dad and my son calls me Franzi.
I love
Kit.
Francie.
Look at me, Kit. You can call me Franzi.
Thank you, Francie.
Okay. So I'm gonna post on here. Y'all have social media yet?
Yes, have Instagram
Oh, you're not on Facebook.
and Facebook.
Okay. Kit. Yeah. Well, no, not really. I think it's like 606 maybe. Kit. Yeah, something like that. Diana or Diane from Thai. Chai. Thai. LOA.
No, LAO.
Are on the go. Thank you, Dylan. That's why you're here. With special
fact checking and
guest host,
spelling guide.
guest co-host Dylan from Toast app. Is that you?
No, you can just say Dylan Ferguson.
I know. I just wanted to give you the option.
I appreciate it.
What would you do without Dylan?
Not much. Oh, sorry you're so allergic. I'm eating shrimp pad thai. That is what?
Pakimao, the drunken noodle.
All right. So we're sitting with one of the hottest new restaurants officially opening up on Monday. Dylan, who are they?
Chai Thai Lao. You want to repeat after me?
Yeah.
Chai
Thai.
Thai Lao.
Wow.
Very good. With his mouth full. Yeah, that's quite an accomplishment, Brian.
It's so delicious. It's so good. We're going to have them on.
So talented.
Kit and Diane have a great story. Don't eat with your mouth open. They have a great story. And then, yeah, that's right. Don't talk with your mouth open or eat. You're not supposed to eat or talk with your mouth open. And then in our second segment, we're going to have Dylan talking to us more about how to be a better
diner. And we're going to talk about reviews.
Yeah.
Specifically relating to...
Sometimes people get reviews that are not fair. And then we're going to talk about a couple of spots that are off the path, maybe new or that you may not know about that we want you to kind of check out. La Cantia. Went there last night.
La Cantia is so underrated.
Oh my God,
yeah.
dude!
People don't talk about it.
Let me tell you, last night they brought me. It was my birthday eve last night. They brought me out a pizza with like a little candles and like
it's one of the most Rivka and Alfredo over there.
So we're gonna be starting this thing up in about a couple of seconds. It's my birthday today, and not one human being. So you guys know, not one human being. Scratch that. Sarah Klein Peter. Shout out to Sarah Klein Peter. She kind of mouthed happy birthday to me, like in song form, but didn't sing it. So, but my fiance has a king cake birthday cake waiting for me. So I'm super excited. Y'all do desserts?
We do. Yes. Fresh mango over sticky rice and coconut milk.
Oh my God. Thai. Wow.
Good.
Kit, Diane. Diane also, did you know Diane also has her own salon.
I did hear that. Next
You did?
word.
Yeah,
Should I
next
tell
word,
how it's
yeah.
called?
DK.
Did you already share the text I sent you?
DK is Diane.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, what?
Keopamafan.
What's that mean?
That's her last name. Their last name.
Okay. Kit and Diana. Whatever. You were calling me Franzi until about 2 minutes ago. You thought that was. She was like, "What kind of mother names their kid Franzi?"
I love the name Franzi.
Look at this face. Doesn't it? Actually, Dylan will tell you it takes a lot to get me to blush.
Does it?
Because I don't know what shame is.
Yeah, that is.
Dude. So, Alondra's on Master Controls tonight. Alondra, thank you so much for being here. Alondra, thank you so much for being here tonight. Would you like a bite of some of this food? If there's some left. You have good weekend plans coming up? You don't have to tell us what it is. I mean, okay. Good talk. Good talk.
Low key weekend. Sounds nice.
I'm gonna have to do it just a little bit. Oh, what are you doing? A game? The women's Tigers are playing on Sunday. I just got 3 tickets to it, so I'm very excited. I'm sorry, there's not gonna be.
Awesome.
Did I ever tell you the story about how I almost asked out the women's basketball coach?
No.
She felt I was too young for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I'm
I'm thinking of like the Tennessee Volunteers a long time.
Okay.
Head coach. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Should we watch it?
I'm into her. I think she's amazing. She was on my radio show. I don't know if is that the right term? Bad bitch. It's
Really?
We're still not on the radio yet.
So what does it mean when you almost get asked out?
Right. So I met her.
Okay.
Someone said
He said hello to her.
she was on the show. I met her, and one of a mutual friend said, "I think y'all would hit it off really good on a date." And I said, "I would go on a date with her." I said, "I don't have her phone number, but I would go on a date with her." And she said, "Let me look into it." And so she looked into it, and she said, "She's very flattered. You're a little young for her." And I said, "I can be older." So it wasn't like is that a nice way of saying no? Is I'm very flattered, but I don't fit into the category. Like
It's a no, and it is nice, but I think it was genuine. Like I don't think she was like skirting out of it. It was just
You don't know a fact about me. I'm generally into older women. However, my fiance is younger. I don't want to talk about her age on the radio. She'll never come back on the show. Christmas Eve, I went to the place that we had first met, which was the LSU Greek Amphitheater. And I told her we were taking some Christmas pictures. And she was like, it was freezing cold on Christmas Eve, if you recall. And she was like, we really don't need to do this. I mean, it's really cold. It's okay. And I was like, I don't remember. I was like, I don't remember you said that. And she goes, oh, you're taking me to the place we first met. And I said, oh, we didn't meet here. And so we got out there, and I had a photographer lined up. And so, yeah. She said yes. That was nice.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Aww.
That's exciting.
Hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully it'll work
Have y'all set a date yet?
Thank Dylan.
Oh my. It was a genuine question.
It's going to probably be sometime in 2024. 2024. We're thinking about having it at Chai Tai Lao.
Interesting.
Catholic priest there. Yes. I got to meet their mom.
Are y'all doing
I've
bookings?
got to meet your mom.
She's in there all the time, right? Like she was like on the skillets, like whenever I was on the walk.
And she loves to meet everyone that comes through and taste her food. So everyone has to come and just say hi. If she's busy, she'll wave. She loves getting feedback on her food, and it makes her keeps her going.
How do you pronounce her first name? I read in the article.
Nang, N-A-N-G.
Nang. Okay, cool. Easy enough.
We're about to, when she lets us know, we're going to go quiet. I'll do the intro, and then...
I do look like a little brother here, don't I? Just like a little. I have to sit like extra tall. I can't. No. It's got a nice cushion.
I'm now.
Are you?
I mean, I was on national. I don't know if you know this, Alondra. I was on national TV before this today. I was on Court TV. Boom. I did legal commentary. So I talked about some cases around the country.
Yeah, Franz is an expert in celebrity divorce law, right?
Criminal law. Criminal law.
Criminal.
I'm a B. Alondra, I'm a solid C- star. I'm a C-, not a B, not a B list. C, maybe D. Double D. C-.
Are you going to
When does local celebrity become like B? Jada Cody? Jada Cody? B
Jada
or
Cody.
C? He's a C. Ooh. No, he's not on. Yeah. And I feel comfortable. He's probably not watching this show. My favorite birthday song, Katy Perry, "Birthday." I listened to it on the way over here. Happy birthday to Franzi!
Happy birthday.
Welcome to the Geaux Rouge Radio Show. This is your host, Franz Borkart. Thank you, Alondra.
Wow.
Alondra's on Master Control, special guest co-host. At what point do we stop calling you a guest co-host and just make you an official co-host? It's when you can commit to every single week. Dylan Ferguson. Dylan Ferguson's in the house. Look, we got a great show lined up today. Recently, you may have been reading The Advocate, and you might have saw that there is a new awesome restaurant in town, Chai Thai Lao. It's on Jefferson. And so we've got Kit and Diane in from the restaurant. They're going to be talking to us in the first segment, Dylan. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. I've been having trouble with that.
I'm very proud of it.
We need this cuisine in Baton Rouge right now.
Yes.
This is what we need in that corridor right now in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, specifically in that corridor.
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to talk to them. And then in our second segment, Dylan, we're going to lean in on two things. One, we're going to have your segment, which is how to become a better diner, or how to be a better diner, where we're going to talk about how you can become a better diner. And then also we're going to talk a little bit about reviews.
Yes.
And when it's okay to leave a review and when you're just a jerk.
Right.
For leaving a review.
Right.
And then also we're going to talk about a couple of hidden gems that we have in Baton Rouge right now, restaurant-wise. It's going to be a food episode. Look, I'm going to give you a teaser for next week. We're going to have Helen Frank on. You may or may not be back. I don't know what your schedule looks like. You may or may, yeah, possibly. So before we jump in, though, we need to talk about our show sponsors. These are the businesses that make the Geaux Rouge show possible. First and foremost, Dr. G, Dr. Gunja Reyna with MD VIP at Heal 360, www.drreyna.com. She was just featured in the business report. Awesome doctor, highly recommend her. Definitely check her out. Concierge medicine, Alondra. That means that I get access to her 24/7. I mean, she doesn't invite me over to her house, but I can text her whenever I want to. La Divina Italian Cafe, serving select wines, ice cold beer, plus their exclusive sorbet mimosa. Awesome place to get a beverage. Awesome place to get brunch. Awesome sorbet mimosa. You definitely want to check them out. And last but not least, the finest law firm in the multiverse, the Borkart Law Firm. That, Kit, is my law firm.
Absolutely.
The Borkart Law Firm. Look, if you get arrested or have a felony and then you name drop and say, hey, I heard about you guys from the Geaux Rouge show, I really don't think you're going to get a discount, but it would be cool. It'd be cool. I
think it's so beautiful that they support you in doing this.
Yeah.
Every week.
Like all one of them.
Yeah. And like the whole firm is behind you.
Yeah. The whole entire firm of me is behind me. Yes, Alondra, go ahead. Look at her. Look at her. She wants to say something. She's chomping at the bit. www.borkartlawfirm.com. Actually, all joking aside, the financial piece that's beautiful is if I didn't have a day job, and we're going to talk about Kit has a day job and juggling being
full-time restaurant.
Yeah, full-time restaurant owner, making a family business work, as well as a like your hustles are not side hustles. They're just hustles. If I didn't have that, it'd be difficult to have the radio show. So without further ado, Dylan, introduce our guests for us.
All right. Yes, we've got Diane and Kit from Chai Thai Lao.
Okay.
Over on Jefferson. What's the address on Jefferson?
8733 Jefferson Highway.
So that's between Drusilla and Essen. You're coming from Drusilla, be on the right there next to Duck Food Mart.
Yeah.
Hot new restaurant, Dylan.
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard about these guys from there was an article in The Advocate, and you know how we get our best guests on the show is steal other people's ideas.
That's right.
So I saw about them. You guys, first of all, Kit and Diane, thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you. Oh,
All right. So
This week.
tell us.
Having some fun.
I said you were going to do it.
I'm going to introduce. You want more of an introduction from me?
Yeah. They have a great story.
It is an incredible story.
So we need to hear about the story. How did you guys come to the idea of opening up a restaurant? Either of you, one of you,
Or together.
Kit.
She loves to cook. She's always cooking. So we just wanted to bring it out for everyone to come enjoy the food. Everyone, we all get together as family and eat at the house on Sundays. So we wanted to open this restaurant where we can all get together and enjoy the comfort of Thai food.
So mom loves to cook. She's been cooking all her life. I mean, she learned to cook from her family, and she would cook us. Whoever comes and visits, she cooks 10 different meals if she has to make everyone happy. So it's never a dull moment, and it's always something on the table.
Whose idea was it that, hey, we're going to do this crazy thing and open up a little hers? All right. So
And we're just backing her up. We're her cheerleader.
So y'all are cheerleaders, but y'all also have other gigs. I mean, Diane owns a salon, right?
Mhm.
And then Kit, you work for a state agency, right?
I do.
Oh my goodness.
Full time.
Y'all are like juggling fire knives. Great. All right.
Right.
So talk to us about the new
See.
concept, right? What are we getting into here?
So we've had a bigger restaurant in the past, and we understand that it takes a lot of work to have a restaurant business, and we understand, being a restaurant owner is not easy.
No.
So we support, every restaurant in the area. We love eating out. We love to eat. So we try every new places as well, and we appreciate you all for visiting us. So we decided to do something small, and it was just, we wanted to keep it on a smaller scale, but it has become bigger than what we expect.
It's huge.
Yeah, it popped off.
We are eating
instantly.
2 dishes.
But we are excited about it. We're very grateful for everyone coming out, and we hope that you guys would just be patient with us while we kind of work through everything. It's a tiny space, and we know everyone likes fine dining, and it's not your fine dining.
Listen, let me step in here.
Fine. So good.
Kit, as an ambassador of Baton Rouge,
Wow.
as a self-appointed diner, as well as someone who's trying to be a better diner, apologize. Look, you're a brand new spot, man. We're gonna
Yes.
part of being a good diner, Dylan, right?
That's right.
Is being patient with a new business, a new spot. And look,
Yes.
you also brought us food, so like I already love you. Shrimp, some pad thai shrimp. It is my birthday. Alondra hasn't sung. Hey, Alondra, in the bump for the next segment, can we do Katy Perry birthday? The big balloons.
Did I read? Was it you or Nong that was consulting with other restaurants prior to? Is your mom? And so those are restaurants here in Baton Rouge or abroad. Like where were those?
Out of state.
Out of state.
Yes. So she
So 20 years, right?
after tied up her on Florida. So she's been
You guys
On
were
the go.
affiliated. I did not realize.
she's been on the
that.
go. So everyone that has heard about her has wanted her to come out and help them get started. So she'll go out and help them cook and get their staff cooking and started. And then the mayor in Washington had reached out to her before, and right before COVID, she was actually headed up there, but COVID happened, so that kept her down here.
Which Washington are we talking? Which Washington are we talking?
State of Washington.
State of Washington.
State of Washington.
Okay.
Do you know where at in Washington?
Rayborn.
Rayborn. That's near Seattle?
It's like an hour or hour and a half
Hour
from
and a half.
Seattle.
I've been to Washington once, so I'm an expert now on
Beautiful.
the geography.
So
Yeah.
Beautiful.
walk me through the experience. I walk in. Do I order at a table? Do I go to a counter? How does it work?
So when you walk in, we do have a counter. We have menus printed out for everyone to look at, and we're there to help you guys decide if you're not familiar with Thai food. We're there to help you out help you decide what may be best for you to choose from. To get you into eating Thai food. Then you just order up at the counter. Take a seat, and once your order is ready, we'll call you back up to grab your food, and
All
you
right.
can eat there or take home.
So if I've never had Thai food before,
I was going to ask.
and
this.
I love Thai food, but if I've never had Thai food, how do I jump in feet first? Like, what do you think a person should try the first time?
Right, like a whole menu walkthrough, appetizer, soup, salad, entree. What do you think?
So me personally,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely want to try one of each. But for a first time, I think that we have the egg rolls. So mom hand rolls her own egg rolls. So we don't
Wow.
buy them frozen. We don't buy them already made. So
She's rolling all of those things. You guys have a lot of
Really?
experience in the industry prior to this. How many, like as a percentage, how many restaurants do you think are doing that, like hand rolling their own rolls and ragdowns?
No idea.
Okay, I was just curious because it sounds like
Yeah.
sounds really labor intensive.
Very. It is very, and she will not let it go. She
Everything.
Does she let you? Does she let you do anything like kitchen
Yes.
culinary wise?
Yeah, I will help roll egg rolls. I mean, we're born into this, so
Right.
she teaches us how to do it.
Nice.
So we do all we can to help out. She teaches us. She tells us what's wrong, what's right. And she's old school. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Nothing, no recipe written down. I'm trying to write it down now so that I can
Right.
keep going with it, but it's kind of difficult.
So the
It
next
has a secret recipe.
the next question I have, and I'll let you ask. I'm listening.
Sure.
I mean, I'm hogging the mic here.
That's unlike you.
So I love, no, but I hog. I love spicy, right? So I'm not afraid to put fire in my mouth. If you're not used to Thai food, is there a way of telling which dishes are more spicy, less spicy, medium spicy? How do you kind of work on that, or how do you address that?
But all you can
And then Thai hot as well, right? Yeah.
What's Thai hot? Like pants on fire?
But that's what you requested earlier. Prior to the show, Bron said that he was coming in to have a Thai hot meal and that we could live stream it on Facebook. Whatever. And then, yeah.
Shit.
That's right. I remember that. And then is he going to picture on the wall? Yeah.
And Diana will give him a free
So there's
a free
free
free.
so there's something about eating food that makes you uncomfortable and is simultaneously delicious, right?
Yes.
Like it's so good. It's so and look, spicy's tricky because something can be too spicy to where you're like, I'm gonna be sick because I'm eating this. But there's a line in the sand where it's like, oh my God. So and Thai food, Thai gets away with it. Like Thai can do it. Yeah, Thai can do it.
Especially the papaya salad.
So if you're just now tuning in,
Always.
if you're just now tuning into the Geaux Rouge show, we've got some wonderful guests on. We got Dylan co-hosting today. You know Dylan Ferguson.
Oh.
Remember that Dylan Ferguson guy? We've got Alondra. We've got Alondra, who she's
Raising the roof, man.
Raising the roof. That microphone off, Alondra.
Is it okay to do that close to the controls? I don't want anything to go awry.
Oh my God. This is a radio show. And
Am I supposed to jump in here?
Yeah. We are talking to the folks from
Chai Thai Lao. Bronze.
Yes. And so officially you guys you soft opened this week, right? Or earlier. And then Monday, Martin Luther King Day, the first day officially open, or is it you're like, look at kids like, I'm not sure. Is it really Monday? Or
Is it Monday?
It's Monday.
Yeah,
It's a both. Yeah. Everyone wants to.
Like we
Yeah.
opened like a grand opening already.
So we have,
Right.
listen,
Yes.
listen, if the rest of the menu is like the food we're eating,
Oh,
y'all are going to be awesome. Y'all are going to be awesome.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
and look, it's a good area too, because if you think about it, that area of Jefferson near Essen, there's not any other Thai food around there, right?
There's definitely no Thai food around there. I don't know if there's any Asian concept like in that Jefferson corridor there. Yeah, there's Simply Fun Tea with a little further down, but that was
Have you noticed that we have a strong Asian culinary presence in Baton Rouge?
incredible.
Like we have a good Greek and Lebanese presence.
Incredible.
Incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have some solid Asian food.
Mhm.
So
It's amazing.
once again, we have Kit and Diane in from the restaurant.
I want my tour of the menu still.
Let's go.
We got as far as crab rangoon and egg roll on the appetizer menu, but soups. I'm a soup. Oh, Thai wings.
Chicken wings.
Talk to me about-
Bronte likes chicken wings.
Yeah. What are Thai wings?
season
Okay. Like
crispy with the sweet.
sweet sour sauce on the side. Gotcha. Would you ever toss them? Okay. Yeah. You can. Not suggested.
So how close?
Okay.
How close is it to the food that you had growing up? Is it pretty close, or is it the same food?
So it's the same food.
Yes.
It's the same food.
Meal.
I noticed that. So I dropped in must have been yesterday or the day before, and it was, I mean, like a scratch kitchen. Like every single
Yes.
item, Nong was back there preparing
All the vegetables
from
are
scratch
and
by
meat,
hand.
everything.
Yeah. Y'all do a lot of prep before the shift? You have to get there early to get everything chopped and prepped, or y'all kind of doing it as you run? How does that work?
Before we close, we prep everything. So
Nice. Yeah, that's perfect. So you can come in the next day and focus on all the other things.
So next week when we do open up, we will close in between lunch and dinner just to
Okay.
give mom a break and to
Well, because she's back there cooking like the whole day,
it's
right?
stop.
yeah.
That's unreal.
Orders.
Yeah. You can just regroup.
Are y'all
put
going to be
lunch-
doing
dinner.
food delivery?
Yes.
Oh,
And
DoorDash. Perfect.
we're working on that as well, and our webpage. So we hope to have that also up and running by
I can be your cheerleader.
Have y'all already gotten
We would love
about the
for you.
webpage? Have y'all already connected?
Not
Not yet.
Not yet. We're working on it.
We'll
this
talk
week.
after the show, and I'll help set
please.
you up with somebody.
Great.
Awesome. The soup. Yeah, I am a soup guy. The lemongrass. Is that the tom yum? Yes.
You can eat it.
Wonderful.
You can
And
do, like,
vegetarian option.
meat or spicy.
That's my go-to sick meal. Is I'm
Something
getting
that's
some
body-
tom yum.
when it's thick.
Absolutely. Our thing is also we like to just dump a spoon of rice in it as well to make it more
So
hard.
Jasmine,
Whoa.
Making
Can I ask them?
So, do you like
everyone hungry.
do you like spicy?
I do like spicy.
She's from Texas.
Oh,
I'm Mexican, so
Oh, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you are.
yeah, I do like spicy.
So, I don't know what I'm going to get the first time I go in there. That's the problem.
what should Franz have the first time he goes in? So we've already tried. So we have pad thai shrimp here,
Which is very good, by the way.
which yeah, I haven't been able to try. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat it. And then drunken noodle is what I would call this, but there's a Thai name for it.
Pakimo.
Pad Ki Mao.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mardi Gras dance.
What would be like one more like must try?
So
I know everything's incredible. Yeah, what do you like? Not so much what's. We'll leave that to. Yeah.
well, and we just we're amazed that the community loves it as well. It's the papaya salad, the somtam. And I think Franz, they should try that with
Yeah.
Thai hot.
Thai hot papaya salad. That's what's going on Facebook Live.
Yes. And the Lao style.
So here it is.
And the Lao style.
As the listeners may or may not know, I've put on not one but two chicken wing festivals called Wingomania. Both charity events. We're talking about doing it again. Shout out to Laura Sue. I like wings, and I gotta tell you, I'm just gonna say it. The Asian restaurants in Baton Rouge, the wings are always better.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about it.
No, sure.
Exceptional wings.
Tamarind wings.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Tamarind.
That their wings are the bomb.
Y'all seen their new spot in Gonzales, Faviette?
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's so
We haven't
good.
been there,
Yeah.
but we're closer to the one on Pekin.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so excited about this family owned, family operated.
Yeah.
You know what? Monday, I'm gonna go.
Monday. I think I can swing Monday.
Yeah, I was
I'll be
inviting
there.
you too.
Oh, I thought that was an invitation. Didn't know if that was
11 o'clock.
It is 11 o'clock. So come in at 11.
11 o'clock.
Is there
11
breakfast?
a.m.
Is there breakfast?
how long before 11 should we get them to get in line? Do you think?
The line outside the door, right?
We'll have samples. We'll be giving away free samples for you guys to try. And our noodle soups.
What's on the sample menu? Or have we figured it out? Is
Yeah.
it a surprise to you also? Is it still?
It's probably gonna be a surprise. What if she wants to whip up? Whatever she puts up, whatever she cooks is always it always ends up being good.
Mhm.
So we trust her.
Well, so you mentioned the reception has been incredible.
Yes.
What has been I guess like the greatest avenue where you've seen that come through? Has it been Facebook? Has it been just in person? Tell me about some of the feedback you guys have gotten so far.
Well, we got a lot of good feedback from Instagram and Facebook, in person as well.
Word of mouth is
Yes,
everything.
the-
Yeah.
Next door. Like
Next
the
door.
neighborhood.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought you just went there to complain about your car being burglarized. Can you also get restaurant? You can get restaurant advice there as well. I didn't realize. Car burglaries. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a great,
The
it's
new
a great app.
restaurant around the neighborhood. So everybody's in the neighborhoods like in the restaurant of like meeting everyone next door in the restaurant.
Yes.
That's cool. I hadn't thought about hitting them
Yeah.
next door for that.
Yeah, we're absolutely excited, and we're very thankful for everyone sharing what their experience. You know, the food, word of mouth, It has
Y'all had a
been
good
the best.
Y'all had a good grassroots like PR thing going on because a lot of people I went to middle school with, shout out to McKinley Middle Magnet, and a lot of people I think Kit, you went to high school with were posting about it.
Yes,
And there
we
is
have a
some
lot of good
credibility.
friends.
There is some street credibility when someone's like, "You got to try this new restaurant."
Yep.
And you're
Yeah.
like this person never posts about food, and so
Right.
No, we have friends and family that has we've invited over and they know mom's cooking. So they've had authentic
So what's your
Laos
mom's
and
name,
Thai food.
by the way?
Nang, Nang.
Tell them Nan. I want to come over for dinner.
I'll tell her you're gonna be at your date Monday.
You have a restaurant. now.
We were talking earlier how I like older women, so I'm just throwing it there.
Security at the door.
Yeah. Well, that's the other question is, so like, what's it like for your dad who is like this is her
Thing.
yeah. So what is like dad's role in all this?
So
Besides
that's
security.
he's used to women running over him because there's 4 girls.
Okay.
So
Okay. Fair enough.
he has 4 daughters and mom. So it's usually us women against him.
He goes with us. He's always there to support.
He's so we love him. We have a very close family. So everyone's supportive. Family, they see us need help, they're always willing to help.
Well,
Is there a lot of family working in the restaurant with y'all?
We're
as well?
always working.
Yeah. It felt that way. Whenever I went in, it seemed like everyone was like closer than just, met earlier in the week when they were.
so we're going to be hitting our first break soon, but look, if we want to get more information about you guys, where would I go on Instagram?
So our Instagram is @chai_Thai Lao.
And then also we're going to post about you guys on the Geaux Rouge page on Facebook and otherwise. And again, menus, can I get a menu there too? Or?
Menus on we're working to update our menu because of the good feedback that you guys been giving us. We decided to remove a couple of things and then add a couple of things. So we
That. I like a restaurant that's listening and paying attention.
absolutely.
And I'm gonna say for the record, I like a place where I can get right to it. Order, have my food come out, and if I want to take it to go, take it to go. I don't all the foreplay that comes in. Sometimes I just want to get right to it. So we're gonna be taking our first break. If you're just now tuning in, we got Dylan as special co-host. Alondra's on Master Controls. You listen to your host, Franz Borkart. If you want to watch more episodes, you can go to www.geauxrouge.com. You see what I did, Dylan, was I spelled go in that Cajun-y Geaux way. I'm so clever.
Right.
So Geaux, geauxrouge.com. You can watch all our episodes on demand. And we're like on episode 123. So that's a lot of episodes.
Incredible. That's
right.
Like 2 years.
We're like a household name.
Wow.
Guaranteed Broadcasting.
That's true.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not quitting. I'm not going anywhere. So we're going to be taking our Kit, Diane. Thank you, ladies, so much for bringing the food. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah.
We wish you, I will be saying a special prayer. Tell your mom, thank you so much. I look forward to meeting your mom and your dad on Monday. Guys, we will be taking a break. We will be coming right back. You can keep watching on YouTube. But look, second segment, how to be a better diner, and also some great new spots besides the one we just talked about. We'll be back.
Awesome.
You guys.
Yeah, this was incredible.
Great job.
All right. So this is where we get nitty gritty. Oh, dude, that was good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I apologize for using the shrimp fork in that. So
Did you use the shrimp fork in that? I thought I could feel like a little.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Shrimp. Yeah, just shrimp. Yeah. I don't know if it's all shellfish. Look, this is a self-diagnosed allergy where I found every time I ate like one of those. I know it's very. Well, that's it. And so I just don't eat it. I just don't eat it. No, you're body. I just don't eat it. So it's like doesn't make me feel good. Right. Whoa! All of the noodles are gluten free.
Oh my God.
Drunken as well.
Share on social media.
So on the pad thai, the noodles are drunken free. I definitely want to mention that. Drunken free. Yeah.
So when we come back,
Yeah.
we'll make sure. Now we can scooch over a little bit. Ladies,
I'll move around.
Ladies, if there's anything we can do to help, let us know. And I appreciate you guys coming in. I was a little worried. Kid. All right.
guess like after workout.
Yes.
I'm just gonna while Dylan's talking, I'm just gonna eat a little bit more.
We'll see you Monday.
Feed your face.
I know, really. Thank you.
Bye. See ya.
That's good.
So cool.
I'm gonna move up.
Oh yeah, you can have. Oh, this.
Is the middle microphone better? Okay, I'm sorry. Brian gets on me because I don't use headphones.
Oh, should you be using? Should we all be using it? What's the picture?
Yeah, come on.
Of course. Fun.
Come on. All the hot girls over here. Sorry.
Yeah, look here.
Yeah, you're too young. I like older women, guys.
Sideways.
Older women.
Long sideways arms. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Dude, I like the way you got the logo in there. So,
Selfie Pro.
bye, guys.
See you on Monday.
Yes. I love Katy Perry. Why? What's wrong with Katy Perry?
Oh, nothing.
There's lots wrong with Katy Perry.
I really
Birthday.
have no idea.
Birthday. So I've got 2 birthday cakes lined up. Okay, so here's the deal. Natalie's not watching, so it's okay. It's all good. So Natalie contacted Annette Mayhall, the cake lady, to try to get me my kind of birthday cake, German chocolate.
Yeah.
Nanette is making king cakes right now, so she's not willing to make a cake, but she was like, I'll make you a German chocolate king cake. Awesome. Cue Elizabeth McKinney, who is has made me a German chocolate cake, which is my favorite, other than hot J. Alexander's carrot cake.
Mm.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Fine.
Dude, take your time. Okay, I'll help you out a little bit. This place is gonna crush it.
Oh my God,
I think Arthur would like this place too.
Well,
You know?
maybe. I'm just kidding. I just don't want to be like full mouth when the radio comes back. No. Fair.
Nobody's listening.
Hey, welcome.
Alondra's like, I went to radio school for this.
Front.
I said, I went to radio school for this.
I was wondering about that. I was like, is there a radio school? Just regular school? Oh, this is the song.
You know how much I love the folks out there, Dylan?
How much?
On the Geaux Rouge show, I love the people listening drive time, maybe watching on YouTube, that I'm sharing my birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Franzi. Turning the big 4-4
they're all
today.
saying it to you right now.
Mm-hmm. In my mind,
Wait,
my
they
ego,
what?
I'm 44 years old.
44?
Today.
Oh.
Think how nice life. You're friends with me
I
in
am.
real life. Like, think about how good life is right now, man. I got a good job.
You do?
I got a beautiful fiance.
A C+ list
I'm a
celebrity.
C minus list.
C minus.
C minus.
Sorry.
I've got a beautiful
I was
little
trying to give you a
boy.
little bonus for your birthday.
Look, my little boy is in the studio. Have you heard him once?
No.
It's
He is.
look. Say what you will about me, Alondra. Isn't my child a good
I know,
kid?
he's like super cute too.
He is, right?
Like his cheeks.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a
Keep him in
heartbreaker.
here.
Very sweet.
He's not
eloquent.
ready.
He's very articulate.
His mother has
Yeah.
made very clear that he is not to be on YouTube until she agrees to it.
Oh, hey.
All right. So that being said, let's go on and start second segment. But before we do that, we need to thank our show sponsors. Look, first
Who
of
are
all,
they? I forgot.
okay, law firm, best criminal defensive firm in the multiverse. La Divina Italian Cafe, open every day with your custom made from scratch breakfast. If you're asking my opinion, their grits are
What is
super
your
good.
opinion?
Or their biscuit, they have a biscotti sandwich, which is huge. Almost feeds two. But those are my two favorites.
The bacon. The
Oh, yeah.
Italian bacon.
Especially they
Yeah.
make it in-house.
I didn't realize that.
When you walk in and they're making it, you know, because you can smell.
You can
It's
smell
so
the
beautiful.
smell, and then the
Yeah.
croissants with the little jelly on it. So I don't want to interrupt
No, that's okay.
sponsor time. I just think it's so good.
Well, I think you're doing a good job with their
Yeah.
sponsorship.
Thank you.
You know, do they use toast tab?
No, they don't.
We'll talk about that later.
They're a holdout.
So Dylan is
Yeah.
hosting with me today, co-hosting. Dylan also works with the host
Works with the host.
app.
The toast app?
I said host. I meant toast. Toast app. Our sponsors. Moving on. A lot. Dr. G. Dr. Gunja Reyna. www.drreyna.com. Concierge medicine, which means essentially instant access. It's better than telemedicine. You've heard the story before. I fell out of the tub. I landed on my ribs, and I was like, of course, I'm dying.
This happened to you literally?
Yeah, this real time, real life happened, and I texted her. I said,
She said, you're not dying.
I fell, and I think I'm dying. And she goes, suck it up, Buttercup. You're not dying.
Nice.
Actually, it was much better bedside service than that.
Right.
She said, look, we know that your lungs are not punctured because you're breathing without issue.
Perfect.
She said, take some medicine, some aspirin. She's like, there's nothing you can do about bruised ribs. And by the way, I just saved you 3 hours in an ER because they wouldn't have been able to do anything either. And I'm like, dude, this made life so awesome. So Dr. G, definitely want to shout her out. Look, if you're just now tuning in, our first segment, we had Chai Tai Lao, the ladies from there.
I'm so impressed.
Opening on Monday. Yeah. I have issues. So even though I speak for a living,
right,
there are certain things that once I get in my mind that I'm having difficulty saying it, I can't get past it. So so we had Kim and Diane in. Their grand opening is on Monday. Definitely want to check them out. Opens at 11.
Yeah.
On Jefferson, Chai Tai Lao. Near Essen.
Between Essen and Drusilla.
Yes.
Next to Jeff's Food Mart. Not far from the McDonald's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Their food is good. We've had a little bit of food in studio. Alondra's scarfing down a little bit of pad thai. It's good stuff. And the noodles are
gluten-free. I couldn't believe that. Like, that deal came in at the end. There's so much demand for that. But gluten-free pad thai. You don't even have to ask for it. Just the noodles just are naturally gluten-free. So probably ask for it anyway.
So people that have quote-unquote gluten allergies,
quote-unquote the gluten allergies,
it's a real thing.
It is a real thing. It's not
a real thing. That leads us to this segment.
Oh,
okay. How to be a better diner.
Oh my,
because our food allergy is a real thing.
I wasn't even going to talk about that, but like that is super important that you as a diner have to take agency. That's actually what the whole how to be a better diner segment is about today, is taking agency in your dining experience. This was such a key one that I didn't even think about, because there's so many times that I have served food to a table, brought it to a table, someone's 3 bites in and they say, wait, are there onions in this? And it's like, well, I mean, we're in South Louisiana. Yes, there's onions in the ventilation systems. We just have like onions pumping onion into the air. You have to let people know up front, because you never know. For instance, a lot of times crawfish etouffee may have shrimp base in it, so if you have that sensitivity.
But here's the thing, though. I agree with you 100%.
Shrimp-based sauces use a roux in the beginning of like a cream soup may have a roux in it. So you might think it's gluten-free because it's cream, but there's still roux, so there's flour.
So in Disney World.
Oh, we're going to talk about Disney World.
So in Disney World, the first part, it's on the menu. The first part of every conversation with the waiter or waitress, the server, is, do you have any food allergies?
I do love that. I love when I eat out in restaurants do that, and they say, hey, does anyone have any allergies at the table?
And I'll give you a great...
Ultimately, though,
it's still on the customer.
It's on the customer.
I'll give you a great example. Alondra, I don't drink, right? Today, Kocha, the waitress, was one of the best waitresses I've ever had.
Kocha's so fantastic. Who was over there? I'm just curious.
Of course, I can't remember, but other than I'm giving them a shout out right now.
Yeah.
So she was bringing me a complimentary birthday something. It was me and another mutual friend of ours. Yeah. Right. A dessert. And she goes, do y'all have any allergies? And we're both like, yeah, no, we're good. No allergies. And she brings out a bananas Foster dessert, which is cooked in bourbon.
Right.
But it cooks out, but it's flavored like it. And so we're both like, yeah, I can't eat that.
Oh, you didn't do it?
And so she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I said, no, I took full ownership. I was like, you asked me if I have any food allergies or if there's anything I can't eat. I failed to mention that to you. And you brought, by the way, you were comping this to me. And she was like, no. She takes it and then brings me Tres Leche.
Tres Leche. I was wondering what that was.
Dessert. And I was like, had I been a jerk? No way. You can't be a jerk if they're comping you like a birthday dessert.
No, of course not.
Yeah. Jerk, that plays out totally different, right? So I agree with your assessment. How to be a better diner. You need to take a proactive stance on your food allergies or the food allergies of those around you.
Yes.
Like if your child or whatever.
Oh, man, the children. The children cannot speak for themselves. And so often
right.
You have the adults at one end of the table and the kids at the other end of the table. you've got to let them know.
I feel like one of the problems in a cultural sense, one of the problems is we as diners think that good customer service means I don't take responsibility for it.
Franz, you didn't even know what we were going to talk about, and this is the perfect lead-in because you mentioned it earlier, Disney World, right? So many people bring the Disney World mentality to the mom and pop restaurant shop, and that's just not the experience that you're going to have, and it's not what you're going for. You have to take some agency in what you're doing. So if you, for instance, the server walks up to the table, asks what they can get you, and you place your entree order with your appetizer order. You say, "Oh, let me get some, mozzarella sticks, and I'm going to have the shrimp Alfredo pasta." Take the agency to tell that server, "Hey, I want to have the mozzarella sticks first." And
we've talked about this before.
Did we talk about this exact thing?
But no. But we talked about it in a different way. But yeah. Keep going.
But tell them, "Hey, I want the mozzarella sticks first, and then once they arrive, could you put in the pasta?" Because if you're telling that server, "I want mozzarella sticks and pasta," we're in Louisiana, they're going to bring you mozzarella sticks and pasta at the same time. Some places it's different, right? Like if you're at a Mansur's, a Cocha, these really highly elevated dining experiences, you can expect that they're going to course it out for you naturally. They understand. But like not every casual dining restaurant is going to give you that experience.
I use the phrase, "I'm not in a hurry." And if I say I'm not in a hurry, I then say, you can wait. We're not in a hurry. So if you want to bring the appetizers out before you put in the entrees, or if you don't, I lay it out.
Right.
Because if they mess up at that point, I'm not going to smite them, but it's like, oh, come on, dude.
Put the ball in their court to mess it up. Yeah, absolutely. Like as opposed to, because I've heard that before. "Hey, I'm not in a hurry." And then
where's my food?
Where's my food? Or the food gets there like too quick because "I'm not in a hurry" is a little vague. Like that little extra context that you added. "I'm not in a hurry, so put in the appetizer once it arrives, then put in the entree."
I have gotten to a restaurant, sat down on a date, like an early date.
Yeah.
My date goes to the bathroom, whatever, and I'll look at the waiter or waitress and say, "I'm really trying to impress this girl, or we're not really in a hurry." So, and I will queue up like, "Hey," and then I have found that when I did that, I'm engaged now, but when I did that,
was this part of the courting?
No. Natalie asked me out first, and our first date was at
I remember
a school event for her. She was a new employee at a school, and then once I realized it was a date, because I didn't realize it was a date, we then went to BRQ because it was right in that.
Oh, BRQ,
the first date place.
Man, great first date place, great restaurant.
Yeah, so I like what we're talking about here. Is take some ownership, take some responsibility.
Yeah. Throughout the entire process. So I use that example. That's what I do.
I was going to say, what you're really talking about is communicating.
Right. Don't assume, some restaurants, the service is so excellent, so elevated. They're going to anticipate every need. And that's that, kind of that Disney World mentality I was talking about, right? Like Disney. Yeah. Yes. I can say that. Disney invests, millions of dollars into understanding like the psychology of what people want from a hospitality experience, right? Like this restaurant down the street does not have millions of dollars.
Can we talk about also realizing your surroundings and measuring your expectations? Okay, for example, Chai Tai Lao, first segment restaurant, opening up officially on Monday.
Yes.
Perhaps my expectation might be this is a new restaurant. They may not be 100% execution from the get-go.
They're still making their systems.
If I'm going to have a problem with that, wait a couple of months or wait a couple of weeks.
Sure.
If you're okay with that, you need to embrace the perfection does not exist.
Right.
Well, execution may exist. Perfection doesn't. And whenever we're doing something new, we're not always at 100%, right?
I'll tell you, I've worked in restaurants that have existed for decades that are still constantly tweaking and modifying processes and moving ovens over here and adding this preparation. It is never ending.
Oh, man. I love it.
Chai Tai Lao, though, fantastic. So excited that they're open over there.
So I expect good things from them, and I expect good things because I've had their food. It's good.
It's incredible.
Now,
they're so nice.
So if I went to a new, great case in point, you and I and a mutual friend were at a new restaurant this week.
That's right.
That opening day, right?
Right. It
And
was.
they and
Day
in
one.
yeah, day one. And in skating world, shout out to Corks.
Corks, Cajun fried fish and shrimp. I think that's the full name.
I'm gonna try to get those guys on the show. Maybe I can get your help.
I think it'd be so much fun.
Yeah, dude.
Paul and Michael are. Oh, incredible story.
I had no clue. We went because our mutual friend picked it.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
He picked it at my suggestion. Yeah.
They nailed it. They nailed it.
Yeah.
So now here's the thing. Here's the thing. It was order at the counter.
Yes.
The
kiosk. Did you use the kiosk?
I did not because
Okay.
I should have because
Yeah.
I would have gotten some bonus
You would have got
points.
the loyalty points. Right. You can get loyalty points at the order.
But they were helpful.
Yeah.
They were friendly. They brought the food out. And here's the big thing. I would say that's like a quick service place, right?
It is a quick service
Yeah,
place.
so it's kind of like a curbside.
Fast casual. It's like the technical. Yeah.
That kind of, it's not fast food, but it's fast casual.
Fast casual.
When the server came over and said, "Can I help you with anything?" and was like, "I'll get you a refill."
Yeah.
Like, that was not necessary. I don't expect it, but that was like that Chick-fil-A moment where I'm like, "Oh,
Bro, somebody greeted me from the window, like from the kitchen. They have the window where they're putting food into the front. And I was standing there at the counter. This guy's in the window and he's like, "Hey, man, we're so glad you're here. Thanks so much for being here." And like,
Smart move.
Chick-fil-A hasn't even done that. You know what I mean? Like, I've never even gotten that over there. Cork is incredible. I'm so excited for that.
So if they nail it,
Yeah.
so that
Chai Hour Cork.
any new concept, any new concept. So here's the other thing. So here's the new thing. I'm gonna throw this out there. Shout out to my son Fisher, who is in the studio. Fisher, the bathroom is around the corner, buddy. So here's the other thing. If they nail it, you can leave them a positive review. But if they don't nail it, maybe don't give them a 2 or 3 star review
Give it
on the
some
first
time.
day.
I'll say that. I think that's a good practice for reviews in general, right? Like, because you only leave one review. Have you ever left more than one review for a place?
You ever come back and say, "Hey, I gave a 4 star, now I'm giving a 3 or a 5."
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe get a few experiences and then leave the review.
And shame on you if you go to a soft opening where they're trying to figure out stuff and they're inviting you. I've gone to several soft openings before. You probably have too.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're just trying to figure stuff out and they comp you some stuff.
They're literally
shame on you.
testing- yeah.
If you give them a low review on a soft opening.
Unbelievable. I think we both know of a recent example of this.
Yeah.
Where even the review went as far as to say the food was incredible, everything was amazing. 3 stars though, because I don't like this one particular aspect of
Right.
it. And it's like, we live in a 5-star culture, right? Like anytime someone's asking, like if you use AT&T or Cox or any kind of customer service line, like the dealership, every time that I get work done, if I leave anything less than a 5, like someone is getting spoken to. And that's the world that we live in now. And so whenever people are looking at Yelp and those review apps, they're looking for how close are you to 5?
So I had a rule. So I don't know if you knew this or not. I used to run a Facebook page, and I still do, called Baton Rouge Brunches. I would do secret brunch reviews.
Interesting.
And it became a thing. We made it to 225 and all this. I would not do a review if it was going to be a negative review.
Oh,
I
man.
got into and it was a blog, so it was like it was kind of.
If you don't have anything nice, don't say anything.
Right. I got into it because I enjoyed doing it and I enjoyed helping restaurants out. What I would do is, if I had a bad experience, I would go talk to the manager and say, "Look, I'm with a group called Baton Rouge Brunches. I never wanted a comp meal or anything like that.
Right.
I didn't have a great experience.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do a review. I'm just letting you know. And it worked out great for me.
Yeah.
And when I come back, if they nailed the brunch, I'd do a review at that point.
Right.
Because I just didn't feel like. I felt like me not doing a brunch review of a place, and you could scroll down, you could see the places I gone to. If I didn't do a brunch review of a place,
That's enough.
right?
Yeah.
There was no need for me to say, "Oh, my coffee was too hot," or "Oh,
Right.
there was plastic utensils at a quick service." Like,
Yeah.
that was that, right?
Mind numbing. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're just now tuning in, Geaux Rouge radio show and YouTube live. We've got special guest co-host Dylan Ferguson in. We're doing our segment called "How to Be a Better Diner."
Right.
Being a better diner sometimes means kind of trying to find some off the beaten path places,
Yeah.
and then sharing that knowledge
That's right.
with your friends. And that brings me to one of my favorite Italian joints I went to yesterday.
We're gonna talk about this.
Oh,
Yes,
is that
I'm so
okay?
excited.
You got more? If you got more,
By all
so,
means, like
so birthday Eve, that's a thing, right? Alondra, birthday Eve. I went to La Cantia, or
I always say La Cantia.
that's fun.
Yeah.
It's
It
on
sounds prettier than
like Chai Tai Lao is on Jefferson.
Hey,
It's
that
on
was
Jefferson where the old D'Angelo's used to be.
That's right.
One of my favorite Italian spots in Baton Rouge, and we've got solid Italian in Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge does have Baton Rouge. I mean, I don't know if we're biased or not. Incredible culinary scene in Baton Rouge. I like whenever you travel to other places, like maybe we don't have the breadth of selection that some places do, but the quality.
The only people that poop on Baton Rouge's food is New Orleans people. Who say that their food is better.
Well, fine, okay. I mean,
New Orleans has more space.
Yeah, right. There's more space. There's more people. La Cantia, I don't feel like gets like enough attention because it's so wonderful.
I had
Did they have the live piano player?
not last night.
You remember
but-
Rusty from Churchill?
Yes, yeah.
He plays piano over there on Friday
course
nights.
he does.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. And he'll play requests for you if you ask politely and tip. Which again, I guess like, while we're talking about how to be a better diner, if there's live music, like, go throw a 5 in the bucket.
Don't go changing
Oh,
to try to please me.
that's great. That's very good.
When it comes to being a diner,
Yeah,
maybe changing is the right answer.
changing is
See what
the
I just
answer.
did there?
That's beautiful. Wait, so what did you guys have at La Cantia?
So my son and I, Fisher, shout out to Little Fish, he's in the
Yeah.
other room, both got lasagna. They brought me out a birthday pizza with candles on it.
That's so nice.
The lasagna, this is going to be a bold statement. I would pit that lasagna against Gino's lasagna.
Wow,
It was that
I
good.
have not had. I'm trying to think of what I had for dinner.
Everything on the menu, and that's not me being casting dispersion. Gino's is one of my favorite restaurants.
Of course, yeah. Gino's.
Everything on their menu,
Unquestionable.
everything on their menu was medium priced. There was neither anything too high or too low. It was
medium
right.
priced, and the size of
Portion sizes were awesome.
unreal. Like you get I always get mussels and scallops mixed up. The mussels over there, I ordered those, and it's an appetizer price, and it is a bowl. Like it could be a meal in and of itself. Restaurant week coming up next week. I forgot to come in here with some research ready to go. No, it's not next week. It's not next week. It's the week of the 23rd.
Why don't
The
you
La Cantia's restaurant menu.
It's ridiculously good.
Buddy.
You need to do some. You know what you need to do? Let me
Next
tell you what you
week.
need to do.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, all right. Let's come back. Yeah.
I'll get Alondra to guest produce for. Alondra's like, no, you're not.
Alondra's like, I think I'm busy next week. I know.
Alondra, if you haven't been to that restaurant,
Which one? La Cantia?
yeah,
Have you been to La
like,
Cantia?
Do you like Italian? Do you like good Italian?
I've never been there. I love Italian. I've never been to Rufino's, but
Oh,
Brian
Rufino's
just
is
got me we love Brian. He just got me a gift card there for Christmas, so I have to use it to go to Rufino's.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Love Italian though.
They're incredible.
Italian.
Mangiuni's, love Mangiuni's. The muffalata at Mangiuni's is my favorite muffalata in town. And I know that there's another Italian restaurant.
Anthony's.
Anthony's is great. Look, I love Anthony's. No shame on Anthony's.
You know what we need to do?
Mangiuni's muffalata.
We need to
the
get
bread.
to do a blind challenge.
Oh, I'd be into that.
You would know, but we need to get some other
I would
people.
know. I would know immediately.
And look, Anthony's is good.
Anthony's is good.
Yeah. So look, I guess what I'm getting at, and the reason I keep doing this segment with you, one, because I love spending time with you, but also, I really do want people to have good restaurant experiences, and some of that's on you.
And to try new things, like take that step out. You know,
So we're about out of time.
we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Shout out to Chai Tai Lao again.
Yes. Chai
What is
Tai
it called
Lao.
again? Oh, there he is.
I'll just say it over and over and over again.
Chai Tai Lao.
I'm going to be
It
there
is
Monday.
incredible.
I'm going to be there Monday.
You're going Monday for the
Yeah.
grand opening.
The only-
January 16th.
let me tell you.
11 a.m.
The two restaurants I'm three.
Yeah. Corks.
Iverstein's not really new, but I'm super excited.
Buddy, that is my go-to breakfast.
They
spot.
keep amping it up,
Yeah.
and then
Chai Tai Lao.
Okay, we're going to be rolling soon. Guys, www.GeauxRouge.com. You can watch all our episodes live on demand. You can pick and choose. And then, look, if you have a show idea, Alondra, info, I-N-F-O, at GeauxRouge.com. Email us, info@GeauxRouge.com. This is guest host Dylan Ferguson, as well as Franz Borkart, Alondra, saying, have a good weekend. Happy birthday to Franzi.
Happy birthday.
Bye. Bye, YouTube. I miss you, YouTube. Bye-bye.